Alright, so um, as I mentioned, to look at the EC number, okay, what you can do is first simply just Google enzyme EC number, and then the resource that you want to use is mostly this. Okay, you can see enzyme expertise. So expertise is more of a website that people share a lot of bioinformatics tools. Okay, so in this case, this is what we want because that particular link can tell you about the EC number. Okay, so you can move in, and this is where you can actually search for the EC number. So there's actually a few websites that you can use to view, but this is just an example. Okay, so say for example you just want to find an enzyme belonging to EC number 1111. Key that one in, and then you search, and then from here you can actually see the what are the name of the enzyme, what does it do, or alternative name. This is actually what does it do. Okay, an example of what does the enzyme do, cofactor if it involves. Okay, and the most important thing is that this is meta CYC. So what you can actually see is you can actually a more specific example of the enzyme according to the species. Okay, of course, this one is the type of the enzyme. You can see over here ADH1, ADH2, and so on and so forth. 3, 7. There's a lot of ADHs. But the critical bit here is to look at the species. So species specificity. This is, for example, you can look for the enzyme in humans, or this one is enzyme in SAAHA. Even though you don't know, it's fine. You can just click on it, and then it will tell you what are the organism. Okay, so the organism is Indian spiny tail lizard. So this enzyme, alcohol dehydrogenase A1, is from this species. Now, so this website unfortunately do not have a link to the protein data bank that I mentioned. So if you were to find this enzyme in the protein data bank, so I went through some of these, and I cannot find the link to protein data bank, which is still fine. So what you do is, first off, you go to protein data bank. Okay, so this is the rcsb.org, or you can simply search pdb.org. You will come up to the same page. Okay, and then because you know that you know the name of this enzyme, okay, so you can just go and highlight this if you want to find this specific enzyme. Paste it there. Okay, now you can see there's a lot more example. Oh no, not a lot more. So this one we have 2 examples. It's a very specific. You have 2 examples. One is human alpha alcohol dehydrogenase, ADH1A, and second one has a very longer name. And of course, if you are interested in actually looking at the specific enzyme, so when you go to the protein data bank, this is what you choose, more specific ones. So you can click on that, and of course you can see a lot of more information, which is more or less almost equal to the previous website, Expertise. And of course this one is also a free data bank whereby people deposits all the data. Now the most important thing here is that if you were to do a structural analysis, you can actually look at the structure here. Okay, on the left hand side you have a structure there. If you click on that, it will give you the sequence of the protein, and voila, you can actually see the structure. Okay, as simple as that. And of course you can play around over here, the assembly type and whatnot. But yeah, so that's basically it. So if you're interested in doing some protein research, then this is how you're gonna do it. Even though you are from chemistry students, but it doesn't mean that you won't be doing any proteins or analysis in the future. Okay, who knows? But anyhow, so these are the information that you can play around. So you can remove water molecules, You can see a ligand over there, specific. If you were to remove it, okay, so you can move it around, right click, left click to just rotate it, and you can zoom in using your middle click button of your mouse, or just scroll. Okay, and from here you can actually, oops, what am I doing? What am I doing? Dr. Hadi, what are you doing? Okay, what you can actually see is, probably just better to zoom up and scroll. Okay, just use scrolling, and what you can do is you can analyze the structure. You can actually see and count how many alpha helix they have, how many beta sheet, and you can actually see, the most important thing is you can actually see the active site. Okay, so you have the ligand in the middle there, so you know that's the active site. So what you might also do is we can actually change this. Let's see. Okay, so representation, you can actually change it into, say, ball and sticks, or you can go automatic. Oops, what was it? This under this polymer. That one, presentation. You can, question surface if you want to see the surface. So now you can actually see that is your active site. So this is what I mean. you can play around and have a look. This recording is only last for 6 minutes, so you can play around, and hopefully from here, in the future, you can actually understand on how to use these two platform. Again, the first platform, we just go to just Google Specificity Enzyme, or enzyme.specificity.com. So you say an enzyme, and from there you can key in your EC number, or you can search for a different one, cofactor, enzyme compounds, and whatnot. Basically, these two websites are very important for those who are actually doing enzymatic work. There are different ones, but Specificity is more a free version. So therefore, I'm hoping that even if if I were to ask you guys to search for an enzyme using this website, you can use it. It would have a long downtime, and of course PDB-ID, our protein data bank, rcsb.org. Again, you can just search and find the information that you want. I think that's it. Thank you.